Hi there, folks! At last, we have made it to the weekend. We are finally back to the major leagues. Share in the comments below which fixtures you're planning to watch today, and we'll just proceed to the news right on. Let's get the show on the pitch. I don't know what's next. I like to imagine. I think about things that might happen, but I really don't know what my future will be. Whatever God wants it to be, it'll be. Lionel Messi said during the filming of the Louis Vuitton advertising campaign. The strike against Bayern Munich from Manchester City's midfielder Rodri has been named as the Champions League goal of the week. Hopefully we will see Mbappe in the Premier League, because that is the most competitive league in the world. It would be great to see Kylian here. I've been campaigning for him to join Chelsea for a very long time. So far, I've failed, but I will keep trying. Diario AS quoted former Chelsea midfielder Florian Malouda as saying, Lyon midfielder Oussem Aouar is edging close to a free transfer to AS Roma in the summer, according to Il Messaggero. The row between Mane and Leroy Sane? That's settled. We have cleared up everything so that we can train positively with each other again, Bayern head coach Thomas Tuchel assured. Jan Oblak is prepared to stay at Atletico de Madrid. He has a verbal agreement to extend his contract until June 2027, Fabrizio Romano informed. Crystal Palace forward Wilfried Zaha will turn down offers from Saudi Arabia clubs as he wants to remain in Europe. Bayern's unbeaten streak under Xabi Alonso has reached 10 games, having 8 wins and 2 draws. Inter Milan director Piero Ausilio was in Barcelona in recent days and met with Eduardo Crenier, the agent of Brighton and Hove Albion head coach Roberto De Zerbi, La Gazzetta dello Sport notes. Al Nassr are targeting Zinedine Zidane and Jose Mourinho as their next manager after sacking Rudy Garcia, CBS Sports writes. Man United central midfielder Marcel Sabitzer has been selected as the Europa League Player of the Week. The Austrian made a brace against Sevilla. Arda Turan has started his coaching career after taking over the job at Turkey's second division side Eyüpspor. Napoli leader Victor Osimhen has recovered from his injury and returned to full training with the squad, the club's Twitter account reports. Mauro Icardi has already netted 13 goals and provided 8 assists in 18 appearances for Galatasaray. Manchester United defender Lisandro Martinez will miss the rest of the season due to a fractured metatarsal bone in his foot. Lyon striker Alexandre Lacazette has scored 19 goals in the ongoing Liga 1 campaign. No league player has more goals to his name. Jude Bellingham? We are not children. You wouldn't ask a 5-year-old what they want at Christmas, and if they say, a Ferrari, you would not say, oh, that is a good idea. No, you would say, it's too expensive and you cannot drive it. The Guardian reports the words of Liverpool boss Jurgen Klopp. Florentino Perez is gonna build the first specific soccer stadium in New York City for the football club of the same name with the help of his construction company ACS. Borussia Dortmund have offered Mats Hummels a 1-year contract extension. The 34-year-old would have to take a pay cut from 10 million euros to a 6 million euros base salary, which could potentially rise to 8 million euros with performance-related bonuses, Sport 1 informs. Lazio forward Ciro Immobile is the only player to have slotted at least 10 goals in each of the last 7 Serie A seasons. I'm sure I will be here as a Real Madrid coach next season. We'll respect the contract, Carlo Ancelotti was quoted as saying by Goal. Chelsea has already held talks with the 4th candidate for the position of head coach. The pensioners have already contacted sporting manager Ruben Amorim. Rayo Vallecano picked up their first win since February 6th and thus ended their 8-match La Liga winless streak. Tottenham Hotspur are willing to break their transfer record for Barcelona winger Ansu Fati, according to the Daily Express. At the moment, Spurs' record deal is marked by the signing of midfielder Tengain Ndombele for 60 million euros. Since 2011, no coach can work a full season with the Brazilian giants Flamengo. Barcelona will consider the option of selling Franck Kessié in case Ilkay Gündoğan joins the team. The Blaugrana can get 25 to 30 million euros for the Ivorian services. AC Milan are among teams who are keeping tabs on Sevilla goalkeeper Yassine Bonu, Mundo Deportivo understands. Victor Osimhen? I have an opinion on that, but I know how things work. My colleague Luciano Spalletti might ask me why I won't keep my mouth shut. That's why I will. Thomas Tuchel noted. Liverpool and Manchester City are among clubs which are monitoring Nice midfielder Khafren Thuram, Foot Mercato reports. In 2023, Bayer Leverkusen midfielder Florian Wirtz already made 12 goals contributions in 16 games, with 4 goals and 8 assists. And here are the results of the first games of the new major European leagues match weeks. Moving on to the main news of the release. If this is not 100% confirmation of Lionel Messi's return to Barcelona, then what is? According to insider Gerard Romero, La Liga believes that Barca already has an agreement with the Argentine. At the end of March, the Blaugrana had already sent La Liga an economic viability plan for the striker's possible return. It did not please the Spanish top-flight league much, but soon the Catalans will present a fresh, adjusted course of action. Interestingly enough, the marketing department of Barcelona is already preparing for the second coming of Messi to Camp Nou. The club is planning major marketing campaigns around the world. Real Madrid are very closely monitoring the situation surrounding the Juventus striker Dusan Vlahovic and want to bring him to the Santiago Bernabeu. However, the White and Blacks are very satisfied with the Serbian performer and have no intention of selling him at the moment. Real Madrid are looking for a long-term replacement for 35-year-old Karim Benzema. Thus, they are eyeing Manchester City forward Erling Haaland or PSG star Kylian Mbappe, but neither of them will be available until at least the summer of 2024. That is why the Merengues see Vlahovic as an optimal alternative for the near future. Nevertheless, Juve commercial director Francesco Calvo has denied selling the striker in the upcoming transfer window, as Los Blancos are well aware of Bianconetti being in dire financial straits. Earlier this season, the old lady was deducted 15 Serie A points for financial fraud, and in case Juventus failed to qualify for the Champions League, the Italian club will face even greater financial pressure and therefore be forced to part ways with Vlahovic. Manchester United are ahead of Bayern Munich in the race for Tottenham forward Harry Kane. But now it's not just about the Red Devils willing to spend more money than Bavarians. According to the Mirror, Kane is aware of Bayern's great interest and understands that he can win all possible trophies with the German Goliaths, though the Englishman is still living the dream of breaking Alan Shearer's record and becoming the all-time top scorer in the history of the English Premier League. Moreover, Harry wants to win the league gold, which is frankly an impossible goal for his current team. Therefore, a potential move to Erik ten Hag's Manchester United is the most suitable option for him. Juventus midfielder Paul Pogba is on the radar of Al Nassr. The Saudi Arabian side has targeted the 30-year-old French international and is set to make him their next top-notch acquisition after Cristiano Ronaldo. If that happens, Pogba will be reunited with CR7 after his recent spell at Manchester United. Paul Pogba's current deal with Juventus runs until 2026. The conflict with Sadio Mane could seriously affect Leroy Sané's future at Bayern. Caught offside claims that Germany's Leroy Sané could soon end up at Manchester United. The player's agreement with Munich runs until 2025, though the Bavarians do not consider Sané an untouchable performer and are likely to want to cash in on him in the upcoming summer. This season, Leroy scored 13 goals and delivered 8 assists in 36 games in all competitions. Friends, there are some unpopular things that decrease your attractiveness in the eyes of women. Well, you don't even know about these factors and what mistakes you make. Check out our new men's health and psychology channel for invaluable advice from a nutritionist. Subscribe and click on the video. Thank you for watching, have a nice one, and see you in a bit.